Okay, my full name, Dwayne Estes, D-W-A-Y-N-E, E-S-T-E-S. In my own words, beginning a ghost story, I guess about 5 years ago. We've been in this house for 9 years. 5 years ago, started having some experiences around the house with voices and my family saying they see people. And my experience firsthand was, besides voices on and off over the years, my wife and I were building a tree house out front in the summertime a couple years ago, and I seen a little kid run by my picture window in my living room. And I told my wife to get the kids out of the house. It's such a beautiful day, and she stated that all the kids were outside the house. They were next door playing. So that was kind of my first experience. So I went in the house, and of course there was nobody in the house. Location, our story occurred. Basically our house and property is where everything occurs. As far as interesting history in the location, the only history that I know of that I found out from the Historical Society of Arlington was this land used to be cattle land, and that was about it on the history. Do I have any photos, newspaper clippings? No, we haven't really did a history on that we know of. My experiences, besides the child running by the front window, I was building on a bedroom in the back of the house. Nobody was home with me, and I heard voices in my head. Two little kids saying, "Why am I building this?" So I explained, we're building this because we have a foreign exchange student coming, and they need to stay out of this area while she's here. And then as I was walking to the kitchen, I felt that I'd walk through something with chills from my toes all the way to my head, which kind of gave me the chills. So I commented that, hey, I don't ever want to feel that again, and left it at that. Do we experience anything physically, cold or chilled? Yeah, all the time. You can feel when the spirits are in the house because you'll get the cold chill, and a number of other things goes on. Why do we think this happened to us? Not quite sure. Like I say, been here 9 years, and I think that we have a lot of kid activity at our house. My daughter's 17, has a lot of guests over here, anywhere from 10 to 100 when we have parties. And what we've been told by the psychics and investigators is that this is a fun place to be. That's why there's a lot of kids around here and so forth. Have we experienced anything lately? Well, it's ongoing. It's never ending. It's just we're kind of used to it now. Has anyone else experienced anything? Yeah, just about everybody that's come to our house to stay. My daughter's friends have heard voices and seen things. My daughter and my son have experienced numerous things over the years. Are they still here? Yeah, I'd say they're pretty safe to say the spirits are here, and as far as we know, they're not going anywhere. Why do we think this activity is happening in our place? Well, that's probably the question of the day. We've had several investigators here, and what we've been told by, and pretty consistent with everybody that's been here, we've had several mediums here, several psychics, several investigation teams, that our property has a huge energy field on it which draws spirits to our property, and that's why they're here. How's the spirit affected you? Probably not a day goes by that I don't think of somebody being here at my property besides us. On the way to work, and on the way home. How do you know the other storyteller? Well, it would be my wife, Catherine. Multiple pieces of evidence of the story. Basically, it's too many. We stopped logging stuff down after about 10 pages of documentation of experiences, voice recordings. We have photos of kids, invisible kids, actually out by the trampoline. When did I first see or hear EVP? Probably when my daughter really got frightened one time by a spirit man in our house. That's what prompted me to call the Washington State Paranormal Society, Ghost Society, to come and investigate, because that kind of took us over the top there. How I feel, scared or surprised, disbelief. I'll be honest with you, the first couple times I didn't believe it. Over the years, I've grown to believe it from first-hand experiences, and I truly believe now that there's spirits within our house. Let's see. Do I believe in ghosts? Absolutely, I believe in ghosts. I don't know what else I can say. If you have more questions, you can contact us. That's it.
5:16.
5 minutes, 16 seconds?
Yeah,
You're going to have a hard time going through that.
I know. I don't know if I can do this.
Let's rewind it and see what it. Well, I just got to talk through it.
Yeah, but you were rattling the paper. I kept telling you to stop rattling the paper.
Rewind
You
it.
can
Let's
hear
look at
that.
it. Did you stop this?
I didn't stop this.